How is CDOT funded, and where do you get your money from?
Candy Cody.
Candy Cody, see me. Manifest my dreams, they wanna be me. How I do it, some questions when they see me.
Yeah.
So blessed, they think I got a genie. Candy Cody, secret, you see me. Manifest my dreams, they wanna be me. How I do it, some questions when they see me. So blessed, they think I got a genie.
213, a star was born. Keep us in the light and she passed it on.
you,
With
baby.
officer white to Miss Candy Cody. On a different vibration, so you know I'm floating. We're not the same, I'm not a game. You match NG, I shift chakra. Not least the keys, but I'm on fire. Three more bread, home with a wire.
Candy Cody, secret, you see me. Manifest my dreams, they wanna be me. How I do it, some questions when they see me. So blessed, they think I got a genie. Candy Cody, secret, you see me. Manifest my dreams, they wanna be me. How I do it, some questions when they see me. So blessed, they think I got a genie.
I am like dopamine, you can't control this substance. You don't want to smoke me, you couldn't handle my substance. He gave me life and assured me abundance. I don't speak broke, sis, I am abundant.
money.
My ex, yeah, he's a clown. Making fake pages to watch me
I
now.
see you.
Climbing to the top, they can't stop me now. Got so much sauce, trying to slurp me now.
Catch
Got my
it.
flip on their necks, and I ain't letting up. They stomp the yard, time to step it up. Got my flip on their necks, and I ain't letting up. They stomp the yard, time to step it up. 2 shows, 3 magazines, been on the radio, I'm not stopping.
Go ahead.
Wrote a book, best-selling author, my God keeps me popping.
I
I'm
got
affiliate, a life coach, my stock keeps on rising.
Get money.
Wednesdays at 8 o'clock on Facebook, they're watching.
You see me?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back again. Oh, let me take my gum out because I'll be smacking it and smacking it and smacking it all day. How are y'all doing? What's going on? Make sure you give me a heart and a thumbs up when you get here. I'm super excited. This has been a great day, a great week. I really had a great time. I've enjoyed my birthday. Let me know what's going on with you guys. What's new with y'all? Tonight my nose itching. Ugh. How was your week? How's you guys' week going? We are halfway through the week. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Hey, you guys. Hey, CJ. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this together. Hey, Sonera girl. How you doing? What's going on? Did you ever get a chance to check out that show? Did you binge watch that show? Hey, CJ friend. How you doing? Let me know. Did you binge watch that show yet that I was telling you? So go ahead and check out, girl. Make sure you share the show out for me. We are back, so I have to get accustomed to throwing myself back onto the, what they call it, the algorithm, because I've been gone for so long. You haven't finished it yet? What season are you on? Are you liking it so far? Tell me how you feeling. What are you getting? What's the vibe? I'm tired, but I'm up. I know that's right. I'm tired too. I will look, and it's crazy because I will be tired when I'm back. Like, gotta do everything, and I go to work tomorrow. I'm back here today, and I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do, need to do, all that other stuff with the do. But you know, such is life. I'm trying to do something really quick. Such is life. How was y'all week? Did y'all have a good week? So I need to know what you liking about this show so far, girl. I need to know. Okay, here we go. Tell me what you liking, what you like. Okay, you said you like it. Okay, what is it that you like about it though? Like, what is that you like about it? I feel like them people when I keep saying like, look, sidetrack, random, but Lola Brooke just did a like little snippet of her showing her inside of the music studio, recording her stuff. I guess she's about to come up with another song, and they were asking her questions, y'all. And I wish I could show y'all, but that's too much. I ain't do all that. I was impressed. And I know y'all like, what in the world? Like, I am just so taken back today and impressed when I'm able to watch, these rappers do interviews and actually be able to talk, especially the female rappers, because it's like we have a lot of them that are just they just sound ignorant. So I was actually looking at her little clip on her page, and the girl was talking like she could have a conversation. I'm all in the comments. I'm like, yes, I'm so glad that somebody can have a sentence. Somebody is able to articulate. Like, these other girlies need to go ahead and take a page out of her book. So yeah, needless to say, I said all that to say, all hope may not be lost. Don't be discouraged, because I know when I see things, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that such and such was capable of that. Because you have everybody, Sexy Red and everybody, they just seem so just ignorant and ghetto, like they can't talk, and it just be like, oh my God, what? Come on, please do this. It just seems like once upon a time, and you tell me this, Sanera, you from a different generation, you could chime in, okay? It just seems, let me know. It just seems like once upon a time, okay, and I don't want to make this a black thing, but I'm about to make it a black thing. We just couldn't show up. I think it's good that you can show up and be yourself. I think that's totally good. But we couldn't show up not knowing how to speak, not knowing how to act, not knowing, not moving a certain way. Is that something that do you guys think that, is that a good thing or a bad thing when you look at it in hindsight? Like how some of the females artists are, or just like the things that we see screw over into the media, right? Or what comes up on the Shade Room, or just what you see online. You just started hearing, and I'm a different generation, little snappy interviews with like Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle. I've never heard Angela Bassett in no drama. And I talk about this all the time. Like, I love me some Angela Bassett. I've never heard Angela Bassett in some drama. Who else? Whitney, Whitney stayed up in the media, but that was because Whitney had her own vices, okay? Who else? Like, you get my vibe. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, certain generations, let me bring it to this generation. Like, y'all know I love Nicki Minaj, okay? But you know how a lot of people don't like Azealia Banks. I think Azealia Banks is funny, but I don't follow or keep up with her. But she was on the Breakfast Club some years ago, and she just was like, she was talking about Cardi B. And I like Cardi too, but she was talking about Cardi B, and she just was saying people just take things out of proportion. And she was saying how, if Nicki Minaj or Beyonce spoke publicly and talked how Cardi B and some of the other artists, they wouldn't have made it as far as they did right now. It's almost like you can definitely see where times have changed, culture has changed, it has shifted. So it kind of make you be like, well, like one of my homegirls, she can't stand Sexy Red. She cannot stand Sexy Red, but her reasoning for not liking Sexy Red is she just feels like they push and are showing, Black women in a negative, ghetto, raunchy manner. And it's like, we don't act like that. All of us aren't like that. I'm going to get to the comments in a minute. All of us aren't like that. So she can't stand that. So when I start singing a few of the songs by Sexy Red that I like, it grinds her gears. But we laugh and we have fun. So it just seems as though I don't even want to say you come as you are, because I feel like you should be able to come as you are. You get what I'm saying? Because if you look around online, there's a lot of people that can't really show up as themselves. Like, I show up as myself all the time, but I know some people who are like, oh, I'm not going online and I don't have no makeup. I'm not going online and I don't have my hair done. I'm not going on. I can't go on here and I look a mess. I can't go. And it's like, girl, what? So I'm different. I am different. And sometimes I be feeling like, well, maybe y'all should be like me, because I show up and I can just, I look and be like, dang, that sucks to be you. They're like, well, I'm like, not in that manner, but I wouldn't know what it would feel. I wouldn't want to even begin to know what it feels like to be like, I can't push the live button because I don't have a filter on, or I can't push the live button because I'm not, what they say, dressed like I'm going to the BET Awards. I don't know. What y'all tell me? Like, how y'all feel? You know, don't get me wrong, online and people can just be mean, but it just seems like, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't know what that felt like to really care about what people thought, or to just always live on the line, you know, teeter-tottering on the line of, am I going to be accepted? You know, and it seems like the kids today also deal with that a lot. I don't even want to say that it's peer pressure. I don't even think peer pressure is even the word anymore. I just believe that it may just be the fact that people just aren't able to be themselves and don't feel accepted. But I don't feel like it's peer pressure. What y'all think? I think in certain ways it can have a negative effect, but I also believe it's very important knowing how to conduct yourself in certain settings. Yes, like have an on and off button. You get what I'm saying? Know when to turn it on, know when to turn it off. I believe they call it code switching. We call it the switch up. Okay. We call it the switch up. Yeah, I learned what code switching was some years ago, because I truly didn't know what code switching was. About 4 years ago, my cousin had to tell me what code switching was. I'm like, girl, what's code switching? I didn't know what it was, because I haven't ever done it or something, I don't believe. You know, I was like, girl, what is that? You say same with Suki. But you know, when it comes to her, I was looking at an interview with Tokyo Tony, right? And Tokyo Tony said that Suki is giving off a persona and that Suki is not really like that. So that's the other thing you got to understand. Are some of these people really being themselves, or are they just being an internet personality? You know what I mean? I'm really who I am on here with y'all and off. If anything, I may sometimes be, I don't even want to say a little quieter, but maybe that may be it. But what you see online with me, this is really how I am. And I share and show a lot of behind the scene footage and stuff. Like if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, if you're on there, if you ever in my stories, like I just came back to social media. I was on there vaguely with, you know, posting, just showing my little things I've been doing along my weight loss journey, but now I'm back. I had like took a break, not a break from social media, but I took a break from like my business to get me together, to grieve, to do a lot of other things. So that's really a deeper conversation for another show. No, it's not. It's a conversation for this show. We got a whole hour. What you're not gonna do is play with me, CJ. That's what you're not gonna do. That's what you're not gonna do. They no longer teach people how to conduct themselves, how to be professional, and how to speak properly, especially in a business setting. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. And you know, the other thing I'm seeing too, people, you'd be surprised how many people don't know what to wear to an interview. Have y'all noticed that? Especially like the younger generation. Like, with my daughter, I'm always, me and my sister, we say, you're not wearing that. You got to put this on, this. She be walking out of here like a whole nun, okay? It's like, you gotta put some oomph into what you get. But I remember one time I even was listening to the lady give her an interview one time and tell her what to wear. And she was like, oh, you can just show up with some jeans and a shirt, you know, cute little shirt or whatever, just look casual. I'm like, just look casual. They didn't do that. I remember in being in English class, and I think it was, did I have a baby by then? No, I ain't no baby. I remember being in English class, and oh no, I think I did have a baby. Either way, I think it was senior. Yeah, it was senior year. All right, I'm sorry, y'all getting to see me in my head. My senior year, we had to do a resume writing. We had to write a resume, and we had to interview with people who came in who like did interviews on jobs, and we had to do that and score in order to get a passing grade in English. So it seems to me that, and then I also took independent living in school too, where they set you down and they gave you the fake money and gave you bills and you had to balance a checkbook and learn how to write a check and do. So it just seems like I wish that they put all of that back into schools. That's why it's imperative that you teach your children yourself, because they're not even teaching kids how to write in cursive anymore. Did y'all know that? Kids are no longer writing in cursive. So it's almost coming across like they want to dumb down the average child. So we had to do that in school, and that's just something that always stuck with me. Plus, I came from, you know, my mom is a baby boomer. So in her thing, it was, you're not wearing that. You're not about to go here. This, you went into an interview, you got to look like this. Go in here, make sure you look this. So that's what I liked about, you know, even growing up with my mother and even in school. It taught you, you know, it was almost like the 11th and 12th grade year started molding you and in order for you to be independent to go out into the world. It's like it started prepping us. They started prepping us, which I feel like was very helpful. Even in an independent classroom, they would even give you a fake baby doll. And you had to pick a baby father in the classroom. And then the baby had the little thing on there. And you could and they could tell if you let the baby cry too much, if you didn't feed the baby. I feel like all of those things are the things that should be placed in school. But if you're gonna if they're taking them out of the schools and it's not even in the school, because the stuff that I did in school, my daughter didn't do that. And then of course it seemed like COVID came and everything changed. It's like, yo, we got to start teaching and pouring in our kids. And I listen to my daughter's conversations with her friends. And sometimes she be sounding like a little me. And then sometimes I'm like, girl, I don't know who you is. You know, we be laughing. But I just listen to their conversations. And even with the conversations of like when I'm out at restaurants or bars or in a group setting with different people, maybe not people that I know personally, but everybody is like relationship bound. Everybody is looking for a relationship. Everybody is wanting a relationship or chasing a dude, or the dude doing this, or the dude ain't answering, or the girl ain't answering, and the girl ain't doing that. And it's like, if they not in a relationship, they don't know what to do. Then when they saying what they doing on the interview, and I thought I was bad with saying what I don't want to do at a job when I was coming up. This new generation, they are definitely like, I'm not doing that. I'm not even going. They telling you what they not doing. You know how we do it amongst ourselves. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share the show for me, because why? It takes a village, okay? And I have a friend that works in the school system. I used to work with her briefly once upon a time in one of my past lives. And I keep telling her, but I know it's a little tricky. So I usually just get her to tell me some of the stories and then I tell them. But I keep telling her, girl, you got to do a chronicle with these stories. Because, y'all, some of the stuff she be telling me that be going on in these schools, I be like, oh, my God. You know, she's like, the kids come into the classroom, they immediately go to sleep. Some of the kids come to the classroom, you know, blunts in their hands, cigarettes, telling you what they're not going to do. Or it's just out of control, you know. And I'm like, dang. You know, and then I'm like, well, maybe you guys should start talking to their parents and having meetings with their parents. But she was like, girl, the parents are worse, or the parents don't do anything. So it just seems like we're losing the basics of being able to push our children into society and maneuver them. And that's why it is important for us to teach them ourselves. You know, fun fact, my daughter went with me, hung out with me for my birthday this week, right? And y'all tell me how y'all feeling, what y'all thinking, and I'm gonna get to the rest of the comments, because I don't know, it's just like these kids, it's just okay, thanks. Y'all tell me what y'all think or what y'all see out here. And that's why I do my best to lead by example and all of that, because sometimes I believe we forget that we are our children's first role model. And that's why I started getting me together, okay? Because I was like, I didn't want my daughter just to just know me as chasing behind her father, trying to keep this family together. We going back and forth, because a lot of times we feel like our kids don't know what's going on. They know what's going on. And I didn't want that. So it's like, no, you gotta do that. And now that she's older, she's a little young lady now, I'm able to see just how, oh, you think she don't listen to you. She be listening. She, all kids have selective hearing. Hell, we all got it sometimes. So it's just like, oh, okay. So it was like, if you don't want to get yourself together for nobody else, get yourself together, pour into you, and love on you for your kids. Because when, she would come with her little issues with her girlfriends and even some of her male friends, they would come with their little issues and talk to them. And they would come and talk and all of that about relationships. I always pour into them. Like, I don't care what your boyfriend doing to you. Let's talk about you. Like, why are you accepting it? What can you change about you? What do you see? What's the pattern with you that this keeps happening? Like, I'm all about pouring into the person, because sometimes we don't know, we'll lose ourselves. But it's like, oh my God, this generation today, this is crazy. They've also done the baby experiment, but it's been a while. Okay, so at your school they've been doing the baby experiment. And I feel like that's the one experiment that they need to keep on going, because teenage pregnancy is at like an all-time high. They didn't even have home ed when I was still in school. And they stopped cursive when I was in middle school. Oh my goodness. Really? That's why my sister with Nugget, she be teaching Nugget how to do all of that stuff. Because you have to teach your children. You have to teach your children. They do it at my school. They call it senior interview day. Okay, so at least they still doing it at your school. So they're still doing it there. Rob Murphy said it's sad. Sanera said, I've seen applicants come to school in leggings and sneakers. But then you know what though? We got this is the thing where I gotta be tweaked a little bit, where I try to look at it from a different perspective, since you put that on there, Sanera. Some of them may not have the clothes. Some of them may not have had the guidance. So it's like, I'm trying. You get what I'm saying? What do you guys think? If you guys were doing an interview, right? If y'all listen to this. If y'all were the interviewer and y'all are doing it, and the person comes in and they may not be dressed apart, but their resume is showing the experience, would you judge them based off of their appearance? Would you give them the job? Like, let's talk about this. Would you inquire about their clothes? Because one thing I did learn from being previously in law enforcement was, and I didn't believe it, right? I learned, like, one of my coworkers he had grew up in Baltimore all his life, but he had never had owned a pair of dress shoes. Real shit. He never owned a pair of dress shoes. And he was like 20 something years old. He had never owned a pair of dress shoes. Another coworker of mine had never been to the west side of Baltimore. Depends on the job. At least you honest, had never been to the west side of Baltimore. Some of the people that live here had never been to the other side of Baltimore, just simply where they live at. So it's like, do we take all of that into accountability and factor it in? Or do we just automatically be like, nope. Because sometimes they might be the best coworker. They might be the hardest working one. You understand? I had to learn how to dress properly for interviews thanks to my mother. Yeah. Like, it takes somebody to be like, knowing me, I would say, can we talk about your clothes? I would find a way to say, is this appropriate? You know, is there a reason why, you didn't come with maybe like a button down collar shirt and some slacks, some khakis? What is it? Because, then me, I'll turn into Mother Teresa and be like, come make a post. Hey, y'all, anybody got any clothes they want to give away, donate? Y'all know how I do. Let me know. Just got somebody. And things like that. You know what I'm saying? Andre's such a, hey, Andre. So it's just like, I wanna know. Because some people really don't have it. And then if you meet people who have pride issues, I saw this guy that was going around he goes around, I guess he's like a millionaire. He goes around, you guys may have seen it. He goes around and he does little things. He'll go up to a complete stranger and tell them this crazy story, like trying to sell them a pineapple or something, and was like, I need this, I don't have no money. So he came across this guy. This guy was living in like an RV, and he was like, man, this is my last $20. I got my baby. He had full custody of his baby because the mother was whatever. He was like, I needed this so we could at least get something to eat and I could get some medication. He was like, and I could get the medication. He said, but you really need it? And he was like, yeah, I really need it. I'm He was like, all right, man. But he was asking him, like, you live here? He was like, yeah, I'm trying to get back on my feet. We usually stay in a hotel. But I met this guy, he ended up giving me this RV and told me I could keep the RV. So blah, 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 blah. He's going on. And the guy's like, oh, okay. He was like, you really gonna give me your last, like, $20 or something? He was like, yeah, if you really need it, I'll figure it out. I could probably go over to like one of the little shelters or something and get something to eat. Oh my God. At the end of the conversation, meanwhile, he ain't know that the man was going to give him $25,000. The man gave him $25,000. And he was like, I am such and such, introduced himself. And he said, I go around, this is what I do. I just wanted to see, I try to see who people are and what it is I can do, just that and the third. And the man started crying. The man was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. And he was like, oh my goodness. And just was talking about the things that he can now do and not have to worry about food. It could possibly go get a hotel, them pay-as-you-go things for like a whole month or so, because he was waiting for one of his friends to come bring him for a job. So, I thought that was very touching. He does it all the time. I was like, wow. So, you just never know. That's why I do my best. I've never like frowned my nose down at, people. I keep like change and ones and stuff in my car. So when I'm driving down the street, if people ask, do I have any change? If people ask, do I have any money? This, that, and the third, I give it to them. All because, and it could just be a side effect of me watching. I think I said this before. I used to watch Touched by an Angel. And it's always like, you just never know. I believe angels are also come in human form. You just never know when you're being tested. You just never, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is me. This is me. I only speak for me. This is how I look at everything. And it's like, I've given homeless people some money before. I remember a homeless man, and he was like, I remember I was 12 years old. I had no business paying no scratch off, but I was able to get a scratch off from the Rural Farms, right? And I had won $20. I got another one, won another $20. I was walking down the street, my friend Maria and some other girl, and it was the first time I had ever seen a homeless person out in Essex as a little girl. And he was a homeless older black guy. He was walking up and down Marlin Avenue by the Rural Farms. And I walked over to him, and my friends, they stood on the other side of the curb, like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to give him this money. This is my heart at 12, 13, 14 years old. I walked over there. I was like, here you go, sir. And he was like, I don't want your money. I was like, no, here, so you could get you something. He said, I don't want it. Okay, well, guess what? I also ain't going to make you take my money. I learned that at an early age, too, okay? You ain't got to reject me but twice when it comes to a coin, okay? So I was like, okay. And I did that, but he didn't want it. It was another time where someone said they wanted some money, but I decided to give him a sandwich. And he was like, I asked for money. I asked for no sandwich. You're right, because you did. Because the last thing I hate is for me to tell somebody to go to the store and get me something. Don't y'all hate that? And they don't have what I want, and you take the freaking decision upon yourself to make my substitution. Oh, I can't stand that. So when he told me he wanted the money and he wanted the sandwich, I understood that. Because you know what? You're right, sir. You definitely said you wanted some money. You ain't asked for nothing to eat. You gotta respect what people want, okay? So it just was something. It was just something like that. So I've just always had like a giving heart. So I just never know. So it's like just give. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if when it comes to a job, if I would have just turned my nose at him. But before we also get out of here, you guys, tonight's show is sponsored by Defense 360. You guys, we're also in partnership affiliation with them. They accept PayPal, Affirm. You guys go ahead and exercise your Second Amendment before they decide to take it away. If you go with the Guns N' Roses flyer for the whole Black History Month for the entire month of February, there is a special where you get a 2-for-1, and you guys check it out.
Are you ready to become a responsible firearms owner? Train with Defense 360 Maryland. Learn the fundamentals of shooting, situational awareness, and the Maryland laws surrounding conceal and carry, all while having fun. Enjoy every step of the way as you gain the skills to carry safely and confidently. Don't wait. Call today. Register with Defense 360 Maryland, located at 200 East Joppa Road in Towson, Maryland. Take the first step towards responsible firearms ownership.
Okay. Y'all see we had that little glitchy, but we got it. So you guys, make sure you hit on those and you check them out. Defense 360, let them know that your girl Candy sent you guys, so you can go ahead and take the classes and get you some training and get it together in a controlled, safe environment, okay? This older lady did that to me. She asked for money and all I had was my lunch. She cursed me clean out. Girl, listen, don't give them people something that they ain't asked you for. I learned that early. Do not give them something they did not ask for. If they asked you for a coin, you do not give them a corned beef, okay? I said a coin, not a corned beef. Okay. Yes. Can I get the link to them? Sure. You can get the link. My moderator, Benita, right here. What's up, Benita? She put the link in the comments. Let me see if I can pin it. Or maybe it'll let her pin it. But yeah. If not, I can give you the information underneath them. And if you take them the flyer right now for the month of February, you'll also get your license to carry in all 52 states. If you use the Guns N' Roses flyer, if you present that flyer, give them a call. Like I said, they do PayPal, Affirm, Afterpay, Zelle, Cash App. And it's very fun. It's very much fun. You know what I mean? You would really like it. And like I said, present that and you'll be able to get that for $350. That's just the special price. But again, listen, you do Affirm Afterpay, you can also go on the website. But you present that flyer and tell them, you coming from Candy Coated, he got you. So that's what we got with them. Check out Eric. Oh, and shout out to Eric too. It's also his birthday, so shout out to him as well. He's on a Pisces Aquarius cuff, but we're just taking over. What else are we getting here? The teachers at my school. Let's see this. The teachers at my school explain to the students how they should dress and also provide a closet of clothing for the ones that don't have anything appropriate. Now that's nice because it's like you also start to run into teachers that is really hard, that no longer care. So this is why we got to teach our kids, and we gotta do it. We got to teach our kids, and if you need some help, you gotta get some help. But you also can't be that parent that know that your child off the chain, and then when somebody want to correct them, you want to correct them for correcting them. How you gonna correct the correctors? When Nikki said, we do not check the checkers. Okay? Y'all know me, I love me a good Nikki bar, okay? So we have to do that. And this is another thing I want to get into before I get out of here tonight. Do you think that people are now just becoming Sue happy? Are we becoming Sue happy? Is this becoming a Sue happy culture? Or is it a black thing? Did y'all see What is her name? Dink, right? The girl who sued the Lyft driver or Uber driver, whichever one he is, he actually got fired. Okay? Andre said that part. Andre, how you doing? Andre, you wanted to be a guest on here one day. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely to which part, Ryan? Absolutely to the part that we are so happy or people are so happy. Which one? I gotta be specific. Because I wanna know. Cause y'all saw that, right? And my heart, I watched this thing from beginning to the end. And then I said I was gonna prepare myself to watch the interview on oh, she said people. Oh, okay. You gonna play it safe. She said just the people. Okay. Please don't get me started on dank. Listen, I said I was gonna go and I was gonna watch the little interview she did on the Breakfast Club, right? Hold on, let me hydrate. Come on, you guys, we gotta hydrate ourselves. Y'all gotta tell me. I listen and I don't judge, but lack of self-accountability is at an all-time high. Okay? Listen. Well, in her defense, because y'all know I'm always trying to be on somebody's defense. Oh, look, in her defense, you also should go to Defense 360. She did lose 100 pounds. She has lost 100 pounds, so that's good. Listen, she giving me hope, child, because every time I get on the scale, I'm like, where's my weight going? But they say the bigger you are, the quicker you see your loss. I don't know. I just say the more you see yourself, the slower you see it. But my good homeboy, who is very opinionated and does not mind telling you, he was like, no, you could tell. He was like, I see you. Like, you've slimmed down. I can definitely see it. So, girl, you're doing it the right way. You're doing it slowly, and this is cool. But Dink, right? I didn't even get to watch the interview yet. Lose 300 more, then we can talk. then she gonna be like 180. Then she gonna be like 180, right? So she was on the Breakfast Club. She went to the Breakfast Club asking for bigger chairs, yet you want to squeeze in the lift. So this is what I'm saying. I seen a little clip where she was like, this is what I'm talking about accommodations. Now, Dink, oh, this is a good show. I don't know if y'all are into rap shows. Look, YouTube said she's delulu. Okay. You think so? What makes her delulu? Well, tell me what makes her delulu. She was on Dab's House. Dab's House is a good little show. If you need something to watch, you need something that's not really violent and all that. I mean, they do little ones too, but Deb corrected. I love Deb Anthony. She did a rap show. That's where I first saw Dank on a rap show. Dank on a rap show, you'll see she was even bigger than what she is today, right? I love us, but I don't like us at the same time, because she knows she big. I don't even know you, but I had to read it like that. Because she knows she big. So do you think that was just like a money grab, right? So on there, she was a good rapper. But that was also one of the reasons why she would get flustered on the show and things like that. But that was her health and weight was also one of the reasons why Deb let her go. Deb told her, like, I don't want you hurting yourself. She couldn't actively like move. You know, she couldn't actively. Well, you gotta tell me who you is if I know you. She couldn't move herself, right? So Deb was like, I don't want you to be injured. You know, she ain't trying to let the girl have a heart attack or anything like that. So Deb actually let her go, told her, go get her health and get herself together and then come back. So she definitely told her that. So when it comes to this Lyft video, I watched this video, y'all, and I watched it. I think I sent it to one of my friends who was a guy, I can't remember. I couldn't see anything wrong that the Uber driver said. or was it's Lift? Let's call it Lift. You know, put some respect on him. Oh, hey, Sugarfoot. How's think about bud? My little short muffin. How you doing? Yes, they definitely, and they had to customize her jacket on the show because she couldn't fit any of the big plus jackets, size jackets. Right. He didn't say anything wrong to me. I sent it to one of my friends and he was like, he ain't had to say it like that, but I get what he's saying. I watched it and I was like, I don't know what he said. He had it because he was saying, he said, I've been doing this, I've dealt with this before. He said, you're going to mess up my tires. It's not going to work, baby girl. It's not going to work. You're going to mess up my tires. He wasn't smart about it to me. See, yeah, I don't think he was rude either. And she like, what? So this is what you're going to do? That man actually lost his job. I felt more for the man than I did her. I ain't even going to lie. I was like, dang, what in the world? What in the world? She said, listen, we all know she was CB. She definitely was. So I was like, how in the world this man loses his job because you big? Then the other question is, why didn't she Uber XL? And then all these other pictures went around of her Ubering in a Uber XL. Did y'all see that? Girl, why didn't you order an Uber XL? Why did you order Uber XL? Why? So I said I was going to sit and probably watch her interview on the Breakfast Club because even the Breakfast Club had a little small chair and she was like, yo, I ain't got no bigger chair. And they gave her a big sofa. So it's kind of like, yes, I think you should be able to have accommodations for like handicapped guests, people that are, bigger size, different things like that. You definitely should have accommodations. But it's like on Uber, you get to pick your car. You might not get pick the brand or whatever, but you get to see little car, medium car, big car. Why did you pick that car? So that's why I feel like this kind of also threw her in the algorithm and, got people to know who she, got people talking about her a little more because a lot of people really didn't know who she was. Had I not watched Deb's show, had I not watched Deb's house, 1 second, you guys. Hello. Oh, I sent it to you already. I'm doing my show. I did. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let me text it to you. Sorry, y'all. I would have known who she was. So I kind of feel like she did that to throw herself in the algorithm. Sorry, y'all. Look. This is a brief intermission. Brief. Look what they say. Brief intermission. I'm trying to place an order. Let's run this back the right way.
Are you ready to become a responsible firearms owner? Train with Defense 360 Maryland. Learn the fundamentals of shooting, situational awareness, and the Maryland laws surrounding conceal and carry, all while having fun. Enjoy every step of the way as you gain the skills to carry safely and confidently. Don't wait. Call today. Register with Defense 360 Maryland, located at 200 East Joppa Road in Towson, Maryland. Take the first step towards responsible firearms ownership.
Have you ever seen a cake that tastes just as good as it looks? Check out Intoxication Cakes of Maryland. That's right, they're known for their exquisite signature rum cake. Whenever you get in the mood for an alcohol kiss, make sure you check out Intoxication Cakes of Maryland. Local pickups and shipping available.
perfect exfoliator that your skin has been needing for amazing results. This is the Clay and Olive Oats and Bamboo Face Polish, which is designed to be mixed by you before every use to maximize the exfoliation that your skin will experience. I apply it to freshly clean skin, and I love the fact that my skin feels renewed after rinsing. I'm obsessed with how this face polish makes my skin feel and look more even overall. After using, follow up with your favorite serum and moisturizer, and you're good to go.
Head over to It's Bee's Little Boutique on Facebook and Instagram. They have eyelashes, sunglasses, lip gloss, and so much more. Make sure you tell them Miss Vibrations sent you.
All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I was in here trying to place my order. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't pay attention to two things at one time. But, so the Breakfast Club gave her a bigger chair and things like that. And now people know who she is. So if you didn't know her prior to this viral moment or prior to Deb Antony show, now you know her. So I feel like that was just done to throw her into the algorithm. I really do. She was probably trying to save a bit of money, but honestly, it's not fair for the drivers. No, it's not. And actually, like I said, he lost his job. So I feel like, dang, that sucked. Like, why I lose my job? Because she, her eating is out of control. You know what I mean? Because really, when we think about it, that's all it is. We lack discipline. Sometimes you got to be honest and you don't want to be honest with yourself. Like I told y'all, it's a struggle. I fight to kill a big girl of me all the time. All the time. It's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do it. You got to put your foot into it. Put the fork down. Okay? But in her case, I also feel like that, y'all know, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I feel like we're going to see a surgery or something coming soon. Because y'all know, usually like gold surgery and all of them, when something like this, they always try to find a way to capitalize off of it, kind of like what Beyonce do to the culture every year around income tax time. Yeah. And I think that they're going to end up giving her some surgery or something, because I want her to talk about how she lost 100 pounds. I really do. I want her to talk about how she lost the 100 pounds. I really do. Because I'm curious. Like, tell me. Because then this is the other thing, too. What do y'all think about this? Y'all got to tell me. Because, I talk about this to myself, and myself always be like, girl, you was just so crazy. But, yeah, she said, well, Ozempic, they say Ozempic is starting to cause blindness and eye dry rotting to some people. So I don't know. This is why I said I am just trying to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm not trying to be no workout junkie. I just go in there, get on my little thing, drink my water, eat more. I did show off around my birthday, just eating stuff. But I mean, that is my birthday. I had that right. I get one day to celebrate me and have a good time while doing it. And say, yep. So it's just now I'm transitioning back into it. So I was like, you know what? I want to do this way, because really it just be the laziness. Like, girl, kill the laziness, find something else to do. You be up all night anyway. You might as well go to the gym and do something. It ain't gonna kill you. And it makes me feel better. I sleep better, and different things like that. So it's like we just really lack the discipline. That's really what everything is. We lack discipline. And if you're not ready and you're not able to be honest with yourself in the areas that you lack in, you ain't gonna be ready for nothing. That's why I be honest with me. I gotta be honest with me. And I will say honestly, I've lost some pounds, but I've lost more inches than anything. Because your girl tried these pants on that I bought 2 years ago. Didn't know the day I couldn't pull them up. I got the same size I usually get, but you know what? Sometimes teams, they need a little cut funny. I sat and pulled them things up. And when the last time I talked to y'all, I was like, I could get them up and I couldn't button them. Your girl buttoned them a couple days ago. But I said I was not wearing them because I was going to be uncomfortable. Because they were still tight around my thighs a little bit. And it was pushing in my little stomach. So I'm like, okay, it's moving. I told y'all, my friend said, if you ever feel like you ain't losing the weight, try on your clothes. This shirt right here, I used to be a stuffed chicken breast. Okay? This little shirt is so baggy. Fun fact, this shirt is from the music video. When did I do the music video, you ask? A year ago. You better clock that. Hey, you better clock that. I feel like y'all should give me some heart stars or something for that. So this shirt is now baggy on me. Like, this shirt is baggy on me. I said, I can't wait till I go to the show. I'm going to call him like, yo, the shirt that you fixed for me, your girl needs a smudge, okay? A smudge. That's what I need. A smudge. Do y'all know what a smudge is? That means I can't quite get a small. This was a extra large. I still need a large because I got the girls. But I needed to be a little snug, so I need a smudge. I need a smudge. Medium large. So when next time somebody comes, you say, baby, I'm in a smudge. I wear a smudge. That's what I'm in. And they say, well, what is that? Google it. Oh. Going back to the gym. Hey, Stephanie girl. Going back to the gym regularly and eating better has made me feel so much better. Yes. And then it's like you realize how much ideal time you have. Like, I'm not doing anything. Go to the gym. If you feel like you might get sad, go to the gym. You start missing that nigga, go to the gym. You want some ice cream, go to the gym. You want to get your poom thrusted upon, go to the gym. You want to scroll the internet all night, go to the gym. Okay? You want to scroll on TikTok, go to the gym. So that's how y'all do it. You just gotta change your mindset or how you look at it, okay? Because listen, baby, we ain't got time. But you know what gets me? Y'all tell me why people do this. And if y'all can tell me to mind my business. But I want y'all to be honest. Okay? I gotta go at 5 a.m. because the evenings make me want to fight somebody. I have to go in the evenings, and then sometimes I can go early on the weekend. But like I said, it was my birthday. I went on Valentine's Day, and then I gotta get back into my regular scheduled program because I'm just getting back from vacation. About to say that to everything now. Go to the gym. Oh, listen, go to the gym. What you crying for? Go to the gym. Oh, sorry, y'all. That's because people was calling me. Some people were calling me. I told y'all I haven't been doing the show, so people don't know I'm doing the show. So I gotta send out alerts like, listen, I'm doing the show. So you gotta wait, child. You messing up. Let me tell them right now. You messing up my footage, my live. So they get that. They get an excuse. I'm about to tell her, go to the gym. You calling my phone, go to the gym. She said, oh yeah, my bad. But that's just what it is. So let me tell y'all what is killing me. Give me a heart and a thumbs up and share the show. Tap this video. Because like I said, y'all got the right to tell me mind my business, but I need y'all to be honest with me about this. This mean hit the like button. And I can tell if you hitting the like or the heart button. That's what this means. Okay? I can see. Let's hit the button. I can see. I can tell you I can see. Hit the like button. Hit the heart to give me some love. All right. So what is it? Oh, I don't know if I should say this. Hold on. Let me. But it's a question, right? There's no such thing as a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb question, right? All right. Why is it that people who, in general, don't want to tell you what they do to lose weight when they know that their weight loss is being induced? medically enhanced. There definitely is, but go on. There is no such thing as a dumb question. Don't come on here with that energy. Pluck your finger. What is it? What is it? Is it like a mind your business type thing? Do I need to mind my business? Do you need to mind your business? If you know that your weight loss is not being done by like you working out or whatever, and that's all you doing is working out, eating, whatever. Because one of my friends, she inspired me because I was on her page, whatever, and she's naturally like curvy and shit. She like Jamaican, and she was like, I'm down 40 pounds, and so I'm trying to get my clothes to fit me right now. I've watched her, like I know she put it in and she changed her, her food, but it's like, what is going on when people be like, oh, and then the next thing you know, they'll start selling exercise clothes. Exercise clothes. I just be wanting to know, it's like, damn. To me, it's almost equivalent to when you ask somebody where they get their shirt from or where they get that from. You ever notice that when you ask somebody where they get something from, they hesitate, like they don't want to tell you, like, why are you trying to gatekeep the manufacturer? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to understand. No, but it's a real life question. This is, and I said, y'all can, what did CJ say earlier? We listen and we don't judge. Okay, that question is self-explanatory. It's not like, no, this is really a question that I always have. Like, I want to know if you know that your weight loss or whatever you're doing is not strictly just you working out, and it's enhanced, whether it's through like Random said, Ozempic or gastric or anything like that. Why not just say, oh, I had surgery, oh, I'm taking phentermine, or oh, I'm getting Wegovy, or oh, I had the sleeve, or oh, I have a band. Like, what's good? Look at that. And I wish I was able to give an award away today, a prize. Because you said, you hit it right on the nose, Sanera. Because I think this is what it is. Pride. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. It gotta be pride. It gotta be pride. Look, say in Carisha Boys, what, real bad. Say, yes, that's why I'm laughing, girl. Somebody said, I'm judging, okay? What you say? Because they trying to profit from it. It's a lot of people I see that are trying to promote weight loss and going to the gym knowing damn well they had surgery on Girl, because I'm about to join it. But the crazy part is, I'm so honest all the time and I tell everything. I couldn't lie about it if I tried. Lying doesn't sit right on me. It doesn't look good on me. I don't wear fabrication too well. The sleeve gastric bypass shows on people because the weight falls so fast. Yes, and so because I know so many people who've had all these different surgeries, too, with what you said too, like their skin, like they don't even know. Their skin falls a certain way. Their skin looks a certain way. The way they begin to lose the weight, they all look alike. Like when they're losing the weight. I'm not talking about once the weight is gone. I'm talking about how it goes. I know what it looks like. I guess because I've seen it, that with it up close and personal firsthand, with the sleeve, gastric, and Wegovy and the band. I know what it looked like. Like I can look at you and be like, oh yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, that's that. Because I'm like experienced with it. You get what I'm saying? whole time no one is hating, but who is your doctor? They did a good job. That's the vibe I be on. That's the vibe I be on. Like, girl, put me on. Tell me about it. What Doja Cat say? I heard from a friend of a friend that was a 10 out of 10. Tell me about it. She said, well, I'm hating because my titties still long as I take it your boobs are long because why? You probably got some kids. You probably got at least like 2 kids. If they saggy, you probably got 2. If you feel like they extra draggy, you probably had at least 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Here at Candy Coated, we listen and we don't judge. I'm on Ozempic and eating chips. Just keep it real. You feel me? No, for real. Like, yeah, this is what it is. Don't be lying. But I don't know. But again, I believe it's like what Sanara said. It goes back to maybe it's a pride thing. Or maybe it's just I don't want you in my bed. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I just feel like it should be a say it loud and I'm proud type vibe. If that's even a vibe. Is that a vibe? Is that a vibe? I don't know. That's my head eating chips. Okay. She said three of them things. And I breastfed them. Oh, okay. So you got them Zimbabwe back to Shaka Zulu titties. That's your problem. Okay, now I know. Yeah, your shit. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? Can you time in or not? Can you time in about? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental short soldier? Do your boobs hang low? Okay, that's why. See, well, you have what we call a justification. You was being fruitful and multiplied. You wanted your kids to eat from the root. From the root. So, I mean, I just feel like, yeah, just be honest. But people don't be wanting to do it. And I don't know, maybe it's like a girl mind your business type thing, or maybe but then it's like, you can also look at it as inspiration too. Like, oh, well, if you can do it, I can do it. So if you're saying this is all you do, I can do it. If all you do is eat fruit and drink water all day, maybe I can try. Just say, oh, well, don't do me like that, but yes, they definitely hang low. Girl, listen. It's a part of life. That's why I don't understand. Did y'all see too that some of these young girls now are starting to get surgery younger and not even fully developed? I'm like, oh my goodness, what are you going to look like when you turn 30? Because I feel like your body naturally ages, right? So how are you going to look when you finally reach puberty and hit your full figuredness? That ain't a word, but y'all know how we do over here. And hit womanhood. When you done had your butt done at 18, your boobs lifted at 20. It's like, oh my God. What are you going to look like at 30? My aunt lost 100 pounds by changing her diet, taking vitamins, working out, drinking water, and getting in at 7,000 steps a day. Awesome. Shout outs to Auntie. Now, are we sure she did this? Because now, even though you're giving us motivation and telling us we can do it this way, are you sure? Are you sure? Or you just out here trying to sell a dream? Shout outs to Auntie. You said, damn, 20. What the were they doing? Listen, I think it's Instagram. And now you see a lot of the celebrity girls started saying they getting that stuff taken off their bodies. And then you remember when you remember Kate Michelle said there's a lot of celebrities that's sick because of these enhancements and implants and all this. And they just don't talk about it. So, it's real out here in the field. But I'm like, oh my God, my sister showed me this girl a couple nights ago. She's literally like 22. She just got her butt done again. She's had her butt done, her boobs done. Cute little girl, small, skinny girl, already skinny, don't have nothing. Baby, got her whole body done. Got a whole body. I don't know if she got her teeth, but she got a whole body done. And she's like 22. I'm like, and then when I went and saw her when she was younger, like 18, 19, she was already no bigger than a pinky. She was already this big. So I really think that it's just, y'all know how I feel. I think social media is just influencing a lot because true, what you feed yourself, all day it grows. The more you see, the more you see something, the more you may believe you want it. That's just like if you keep saying you dumb, or you keep saying you fat, or you keep saying you're a mean person, you don't like people. The more and more you say it, eventually your subconscious is going to believe it. Eventually you keep telling yourself something over and over again, you're going to believe it. So it's like, if you keep saying what you're saying over and over and over again, girl, you're going to have 5 butt lifts by the time you turn 25. So I'm curious to see how she's going to look when she turns 25. Like, what else is she going to have done? Because you know I ain't lying, Sanara, because her butt now, the first butt was perfect. First butt, it flowed with her body frame. The second butt, the butt don't even fit her body. I ain't lying. It don't even fit her body. And I was like, her butt is bigger than her body. Like, it just go, pew. That's what I do. I'm like, pew. It don't even fit her body. I'm just like, damn, you like 22 years old, mama. That's facts. Words and thoughts have real power. They do. They definitely do. They definitely do. I hate when the thighs don't match. It's not, and it's not. That's not even in her case. Her butt is just too big for her body. Her butt is just too big for her. Her butt is literally too big for her body. Like, she needs to develop more. Like, if she was thicker, maybe if her waist was a little thicker, her top was a little thicker, basically. Maybe if she had my shit up top as a torso. If she had my upper torso, it would work. Okay? She needs a thicker upper torso. It doesn't work. And she's cute. Oh, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I hate that people ask me if my butt is real. My cousin used to go through that. You know what she used to say when they used to ask for that? She used to always say to me, you can't have nothing to yourself now because everybody got one. You feel me? For real. I'm dead serious. Y'all think it's a game out here. I remember I went out a couple summers ago, before we get out of here. I went out a couple summers ago, and me and my friend was just talking about this. And I felt like I was in a Matrix. I ain't gonna lie. I was up Federal Hill, summer of 22, maybe. I thought I was in a Matrix, y'all. Everybody looked alike. And it almost made me feel like I didn't belong. Me and my friends was like, oh, I'm like, I mean, it was the same hair, it was the same body, it was the same attitudes, it was the same walks, the same talks. I'm like, oh my God. I thought it was like living in an episode of like Stepford Wives. For real. No, for real. I'm all natural and wish I did have as much butt. They want to pay for back problems. So your butt give you back problems? That's a new one. I've always heard about your boobs giving you back problems. but your butt can give you back problems. All that wagging you dragging back down yonder, okay? I know that's right. You need something we can trade, girl. We can trade. We can trade. You definitely can take these chew chives. You can have them. But these are kind of like the only thing I have, though. I can give you 2 cups worth. I can give you 2 cups. Cause I don't have no wagging. I'm dragging. I'm wild like a panda back there. So I can give you 2 cups of boobs. What you got to give me? You give me two cups of boobs, and I can give you 2 rolls in a fupa to transfer. So then technically, I done gave you, that's 2 for 8 cups of boobs. Girl, you be good then. Girl, I be snatched. And then cause I used to want lipo, depending upon if I get the bag or not, okay? But I'm afraid of the scars. Like it leaves no, I'm dead serious. You said you wanted something. It leaves scars. I don't want to, I just don't want to get undressed and look like I got a bunch of bullet holes. Like I've been shot a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I was gangbanging or something. I don't want to take my clothes off and I look like I was in the yard in the prison, fighting for my life. All them scars. I can't handle a blemish. I get tired of a pimple, yet alone. You know what I mean? Take my clothes off and it's like, damn, little mama, you look good to look like, damn, what set you from? Nowhere. I got lipo. No, I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to do that. You said, yeah. That's true. I've seen some pretty horrific scars. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. I truly don't want to go through that. I just maybe I should find somebody who maybe had surgeries and see if they could come on a show and talk about, does it give them because it's almost like it would probably make you become self-conscious of your body, right? Go from having no wounds to a bunch of bullet wounds. Gotta make you be like, oh, turn the lights off, keep the lights off. You know what I mean? I would rather just be like, you're gonna have to see this role. You're gonna love this guy. You're gonna love me. I'd rather you had to deal with a jelly roll, and when we getting it in with our grown time, take your fingers and cuff the little muffin top. I just feel like that just feels so sexy at a point, versus you putting your hands around me and it feel like you're reading Braille. Like body feel like a Braille book. Nah, just give me the fat and the rolls. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that because when the probe go in you, it's leaving a thing. Have you seen anybody that had lipo scars? Like, I've seen them. I said, no, I'm for real. And then I couldn't do the booby things either because I've seen that too. Like, it leaves a scar, a big scar on your boobs. They be looking good on people, but no. I do not want to have a Mr. Potato Head body where you just building pieces and sticking shit in me and removing stuff. And then I'm left to deal with the trauma. Y'all supposed to be listening to me and don't judge. I'm just saying. That's just how I feel about it. Exactly. You're gonna love it over here. You ain't got to. Why would I lose followers? Nobody pay me no mind. I don't think nobody on my timeline got surgeries and stuff. Listen, at this point, guess what? You know what I've learned from Kanye and Trump? Somebody gonna like it. Okay. I know, like, what? Listen, look, that leads me into another segue before I go, because I watched the whole thing about Kanye and Trump. They say whatever they want to say. People either gonna like it or they not. But you can't get upset. Well, outside of them, we was all bringing them in. You can't get upset when people say how they feel about themselves and what they want for themselves. Okay, see? Look, y'all can leave and I still have right here, okay? You know, Ryan's with it. It's like, listen, we listen and we don't judge. Girl, you didn't hit fat surgery now, you own place. No, for real, because I said, I wanted lipo. Until I seen what the aftermath looked like. It's like, girl, just put the fork down. Just put the fork down. Go to the gym. Just put the fork down and go to the gym. Before you do all that, before you look like you've been in a war, before you look like, you know, a nigga can touch your body and read what your bloodstream, your blood pressure is, reading Braille, girl, just go to the gym, drink your water, and count your calories. That's it. And if that takes too long, I will go under the knife. Hopefully, I'll already be, you know, don't care about nothing. I don't know. Maybe I'll be too not. Exactly. Thank you. See? She just changed my mind that fast. Go to the gym. See, this is why you be needing accountability people around you. Because just when I said I was going to go get that lipo, Ross said, go to the gym. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Girl, why did you even think about that lipo? But then for real, because I was talking to, when I was going to the barbershop, I was talking to my barber about it. And when he broke it down, that's one of the reasons why I was like, girl, take this serious. He was like, listen, he's like, let me ask you a question. I said, what? He said, you go get the surgery. You can go ahead and get lipo. He said, you got to go get the consultation. I'm like, yeah. He said, so you're going to go get the consultation. He said, it's going to take, what, about 2 weeks to get an appointment. This is what he said. This is what he said. He said, it's going to take, and when you hear this, you too will go, Make sure y'all liking the video. Y'all send it out, liking the video. You need the discipline for afterwards. Exactly. So why not work on the discipline prior to? He said, if it's going to take you 2 weeks to get a doctor's appointment. He said, that's 2 weeks. So it's going to take you to 14 days to get the doctor's appointment. He said, and then after you get the doctor's appointment, you got to pay for it. And that's even if you ain't got the money right away or whatever you got to do, right? He was like, you got to pay for it. So then when you book your appointment, he said, that's another 30 days. You already like 40 some days in. He said, and then after that, he said, you got to heal. So you get the procedure done. You got to heal. You're not going to be healed within 2 months. He said, because then your body, the fluids, you got to wear the fire hides, you got to do this, you got to rest, you got to drink the water, you got the drainage tubes. He said, so you're looking at about 4 months. 4 months for this. Social media had a humongous influence on people's views of themselves. Definitely humongous influence. Right? So this is what he said. He said, and so if you're going to take 4 months to get a surgery, still heal after all that, why not take 4 months and dedicate it to the gym or to a new eating habit or to changing something? Those same 4 months that you were going to be down and in sore and pain, you're going to be in sore and pain in the gym, but at least you're still going to be able to move. A few people I know had it, don't like it. They had surgery, all their weight is back. Because the surgery doesn't stop them from being a boom, boom, Belinda. It doesn't stop them from being gobble, gobble, gabby. You still want to be eating everything and munching and crunching on everything. You have not killed the big back girl in you. Even with lipo, it don't look like they had the lipo done. Exactly. But that's because they're not changing their eating habits. But even when you go for the consultations, the doctor will tell you the fat will come back. It's just going to go to a different area of your body. And you know, right? He is right. And I said, you know what? You're right. He was like, yeah. He said, go to the gym. Exactly. La. They didn't go to the gym. So, you know, this is why sometimes honesty, it goes a long way with who you talk to and who people be around you sometimes, you know. And I look at everything as God be listening. You know, right now, God got y'all here for a reason, listening and watching me on Wednesday because somebody to take their ass to the gym. Or change a habit of whatever the habit may be. Whether it's you got a habit of being in, you know, unhealthy relationships. Whether you may have an unhealthy relationship with food. You may have an unhealthy relationship, you know, with your attachment with people. Unhealthy conversations. Whatever it is, it's all working, you know. It comes together. So it's just like, all right, let me take your advice. And what I had to do, because I don't like the gym. I promise you I don't. I don't like it. And I'm starting to truly understand. I started to understand what they meant when they said, the hard part is getting there. Once you're there, everything else is a breeze. And if you don't feel like going 100 miles of rolling, you don't got to. Because on the days where I feel like I'm a drag and I'm tired, I be like, I talk to myself in there. I be like, girl, at least you here. I be like, girl, look at you. I had to do it the other day. I was like, girl, look at you. You had slacked off a little bit because I was sick for like a week and a half and I didn't get to go. And y'all know how it is when you start something and you stop for a minute. It's easy to go back to the familiar and not go. But my body went right back into it. Before I got sick, I was doing the elliptical for an hour. I'm back to 30 minutes trying to work my way back into it. And now I'm about to start doing arms. I didn't want to do arms, but one of my coworkers is a professional trainer, and he showed me what to do just for my arms. So I'm also the person where you can't push me. So I did it. I did 2 miles on Valentine's. Did 2 miles on Valentine's Day. I did 2 miles. Just eat some chips, then go to the gym. She said, you must love some chips, Andre, okay? So it's like, I feel like you got to find what works for you. Like, even when they be like, oh, you got to start doing something else so everything's going to be the same. You got to do this. Do what works for you. You do what works for you. Because I ain't trying to go to the gym and be looking like a lab rat, okay? I'm Angelina, you Jennifer. Come on, ho. You know what I'm saying? She said, stop talking about me. He said he liked the chips with the dip. you know, you can't get a little crunch without a dip. Me and my best friend, every time we get on the phone, one of us is eating. I ain't lying. That's why I had to stop talking to her late at night. Or when we be on the phone still late at night, I fight the urge. I tell her the whole conversation, girl, you trying to make me get up. You trying to make me go get a snack. I'll pick up a bottle of water. She said she showed me last night. She was like, girl, I went and got, you know the cookies they give you on the airplane? She was like, girl, I went and bought them and found them in the store. They so good. I said, yeah, they good and they soft. She said, yeah. She said, yeah. I was like, mm-hmm. Asked me what she had me do. And I gave myself an excuse. I said, she had me get up on my bed at 12:30. You know I was out of line, y'all. But we listening and we not judging. I went to Wendy's and got a $5 biggie bag with honey mustard and barbecue sauce, okay? My fries was a little cold. The manager was asleep because they probably was like, who's coming through the drive-thru this time of night, okay? got it and didn't want nothing to drink. I got a Frosty out of line on the phone with her, and I'm like, girl, this is the last thing I had for my birthday. I get to, we need an excuse. I get to blame everything on my birthday. This is my last thing for my birthday. Look, there she go. I ain't lying. Hey, friend. Joining us all the way tonight from New Jersey. We got New Jersey in the building. Bloop, 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 bloop. And let me tell y'all how my fat girl. Yup, the 20 up. I said, oh, they 24 hours now. Let me tell y'all how my big girl was operating last night on the celebration of the birthday though. Oh yes, thank you for sharing the show. Putting the details in there, CJ. Shout out to YouTube tonight. Let me tell y'all. He had gave me a Frosty, but somebody else had gave me my bag. Right? As y'all listening or y'all won't judge me, hit the likes, like the video. Like the video. Okay? Smash the like button on Facebook. Smash the heart button. Hit that like button on YouTube. Hit the like this video, you guys. We need the engagement. Push us, right? And oh my goodness. So the boy didn't see that the manager had gave me my Frosty when he took my payment. He gave my payment and took all that, right? Gave me the Frosty. So when he gave me the Frosty, I'm sitting there because the other guy had to give me my food. So he comes in, he gives me my food, and he was like, did you pay already? I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, no, okay. I was just asking because I didn't know. The manager had already went back in the office and went to sleep because it was 12:30. He woke up. My best friend seen him on the FaceTime. He's trying to hide his face. Because, when you pass on the phone, they got to take your phone. Y'all, this man, let me tell y'all, this man, okay, he gave me my phone. The young guy said, oh, okay. I was about to pull off. Now, that's definitely the pig in you. Listen, mind your business because you don't even know what I'm about to say. You're supposed to be listening, the heart in the screen, and not judging me. Because guess what? I am being true to me. I am being my authentic self with you guys. And I said, put the car in gear, and I seen him go grab a cup. My fat girl said, he grabbed the cup. All right? What are you about to do with this cup? I looked, wasn't no more cars behind me. This is what I'm doing inside. I back up a little bit, put the car back in park, because he still had the window open. He had the window left open. I seen him. He go over to the frosting machine. I'm like, what he doing? So I'm telling my best friend, he about to give me a frosty. Then you always got that one hater. She like, girl, you don't need that. I said, well, if he's giving it to me, I'm going to take it. This is my birthday. So, y'all, he freaking came. And he said, I was like, shoot, I don't want the manager to see. No. Because then when your pig is activated and get offended, y'all, I was like, I don't want the manager to see it. I hope the manager don't see it, but the manager was already gone. So he was like, what? Do you want a fork? He said, do you want a spoon or a straw? A straw. I said, don't even matter. I'm trying to get out of here. All right. So he was like, all right. So he gave me both. I put it down, put the car in drive, and right? And look, I was like, oh, the manager, he went back in the office and went to sleep. So, talking to her last night while she was freaking being greedy, I had a $5 biggie bag and 2 Frosties. And I said, oh, yes, I'm not going to eat the other one. I'm going to just put that one in the freezer. And I was like, probably going to give it to my kid or whatever the case may be. Child, that ain't work out that way. 10:30 this morning, I had took that thing out the freezer before I went in my room. It was all frozen, all hard. So I set it up on the counter and let it melt a little bit. Because I said, oh, I want this one to turn into like a Slurpee form, like a milkshake. Child, by the time I ate that thing at 2 o'clock, 2:30, it was so cold and every slurp just went in. So, yeah, I had 2 Frosties. So, technically, I had a Frosty on Tuesday and then a Frosty today because I didn't do them both back to back. I did them on 2 separate days. I did them on 2 separate days. I had the Frosty, if we really looking at it in hindsight, okay? Because it was after 12 o'clock. Oh no, man. It was at the 12 o'clock, so I had them both on the day. Dang, see how, but that's how it works. See how God show up and accountability show up and say, you're not going to cheat yourself. Let me tell you this. You think you got away with it, but you ain't get away with it. See, that's how God works, okay? You think you got away with something, you ain't get away with something. He said, come back. You had 2 Frosties on Wednesday, baby. You just did them bright and early in the morning when you should have been eating your pillow. You was up sucking down Frosties. So I would not be on the phone with my best friend late at night no more. We got to do something. We got to change the friendship. Look, and count them calories. Which y'all know, you and Shirley not going to show up here tonight trying to just drill on me. Oh, hey, Pastor. Please join us at St. Nick on Sunday where co-pastor Agent Marla will be doing his trial sermon. Sorry to interrupt your broadcast. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm off of vacation. I'm coming. I did everything like I would have been doing if I was on vacation. I just had to really get tapped into and just, whew. I had a really great time. So I will be there. I will be there. See, this is what I'm saying. What y'all all not going to do is show up tonight and try to gang up on me and just throw me back in rotation. Lord, I can't even be free for 5 minutes. I can't be free for 5 minutes. But this is what it is. My baby's sermon is ready. Oh, I ain't know that one. I feel like this is a trick because Shirley ain't tell me about this. I feel like this is a trick. Shirley didn't tell me about that. And be on time. I usually am always on time, but that Dorian spirit jumped back over here. Dorian spirit didn't jump on me, okay? We getting it together. We getting it together. We getting it together. What y'all gotta do? Progression, not perfection, okay? Miss Ma'am Shirley Graham. But yes, though, this is a great show. I had a good time with you guys tonight. We talked about a lot of things. We covered various topics. Hold on. Yes, it's the Dorian spirit. Because Pastor, come on now. You know I was there. I had improved. Child, Dorian get the thing where Dorian calls me. He's probably gonna be mad that I tell this to y'all, but y'all don't know him. He calls me, interrupts me early in the morning with his twerking session. So I gotta watch him dance on my phone for at least 10 minutes. Then he asked me 45 questions. We're getting dressed. And then he got a million things he got to do. And then he called me back about 20 more times. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I'm right behind you. He'll already sometimes be dressed. I'll be getting dressed after him. Next thing I know, I'm on the block of the church. And I'm like, where you at? Oh, I'm about to leave out now. I'd be like, I always be like, how did that happen? How did you call me after and I beat you at church? Like, how does that happen? And then y'all know on the days when he is on time, he won't call me and talk trash if he pull up and I ain't park. Yeah, because I'm the baddest. I come to church on time. Where you at? I'm like, sir, let me let you have your moment. You get one early attendance and now you think you Beyonce. So yeah, I got to do it. And then in my defense, because I also, I feel like I want to just make excuses today. Mr. Calvin, who is the kingdom keeper, who is the attendance kingdom keeper, he been going on vacation and he ain't been there. So I feel like when Mr. Calvin ain't there, I can just, slow drag in. I'm so used to just coming when I walk in and he looking at his watch or looking to see where I'm at, or as soon as I walk through the door, he's like, why are you late? Or he'd be like, oh, you showed up today? I'm like, Mr. Calvin, But he be on vacation. So since he be on vacation, I feel like when he go on vacation, I get to decline. Maybe I gotta tell myself that's not how it works. It's that fancy water. This is a struggle water, okay? Oh, he's back. Okay. See? So now we're gonna be back to the regular schedule program. Everybody's back. I'm back. We're back. You're back. I'm unbigging my bag. See how the back works right now? Come together, full circle moment. This was meant to happen. We were supposed to do this. So yeah, y'all. We getting it together. My hair is back. Okay. So it's a lot of new. What we say? New beginnings. I don't know if that would be the right word. A lot of new beginnings. A lot of do grow, regrow. What's the word for that when there's a lot of backness? It's a lot of backness. Yeah. It's a lot of backness. I want to say that. I want to make up that. It's a lot of backness. We're coming together. And I am super excited. So I'm inching my way back out here, dipping my toe back in the waters and see how it goes. A lot of y'all on YouTube. Shout out to all 6 of y'all over there on YouTube. I'm excited. Y'all showed up. Make sure that if you are on YouTube, you put a heart in the comments for something, or make sure you like the live, and make sure you guys are following us on all platforms. On all platforms, you guys. Follow us on all platforms. We are officially back. Turn your notifications on. I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. And I even did the show for 1 hour and 30-something minutes tonight. See, this is why I like it. We just flow with the conversation. And I feel like we covered a lot of topics tonight. Oh, and we are going to... I don't feel like walking over there and get it. No, did you break up with TikTok? No, I didn't break up with TikTok. I do go live on TikTok. I went live on TikTok the other day. I've been going live on there. And shout out to Almighty Kiss when I went on there. I hit my goal over there on TikTok. I've been going live over on TikTok still. I was just live over there like 2 days ago. Over there, I just randomly go live. I don't have a set day or time. I just randomly do it. Because I want to see like when people are around. So I just randomly do that. But in a couple weeks, we are going to have a Black-owned wine company on here. I was going to say the owner of Marvelous Oaks Wine will be on here. So you guys will be seeing that coming soon. And his wine is really good. Fun fact, on my birthday, I didn't even know. I'm trying to put a little clip thing together. I didn't even know. So this is why social media be so fun. I be on social media just interacting. I feel like social media is meant to be what? Y'all know I say all the time. Social media is meant to be social. So I'm always commenting, liking stuff, sharing people's stuff. And Shamrock Liquor, shout out to Randy, who is the only Black-owned liquor store in Baltimore City. Go over there. He'll hook you up too if you tell him you came from your girl. And when I was over there on Instagram, I like Randy. I support Randy. So I was just sharing like whatever he was posting a couple days ago. I was just sharing his stuff. He had shared this wine, and I seen this girl holding this bottle, whatever. I had just liked the picture, and I just liked it because it was on Randy's stuff. Child, kind of find out. The night of my birthday, I was out. And I had got like a message that was like, congratulations, you're the winner. You won this bottle. You won a bottle of wine. You get to pick the wine of your choice, which flavor you want. Woo, 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 woo. I was like, oh my goodness, this really is my birthday. So I didn't know that when I was just randomly sharing the stuff, that there was a contest going on for a giveaway. Me and somebody else won. I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was a contest going on. So because I haven't been on Instagram, and so like I'm trying to throw myself back into the algorithm on Instagram. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or what right now, but we gonna figure it out. But y'all know how I feel on Instagram anyway. I treat Instagram like bald head stepchild. But I had won a wine, and I was like, oh my goodness. And it was crazy because this is how it worked. I had reached out to Randy because of the flyer of the wine company. And I was like, okay, because we have Defense 360 that's under us. I have Ray Teens Butte, that's under us now. So I'm like different businesses that I'm pushing. So I was like, hey, do you think that this person will be interested? I would love to have them on the show. And I had wanted to try their wine. So this is how you think it and it comes, You set it, let it go when it comes. And I was like, he was like, yeah, he should. I'll run it past him or whatever it may be. Because my plan was to go and buy some wine and try it. Because I like to try everything before I bring it to you guys. And I give y'all the real deal about it. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, I'll talk to him and let him know about you, whatever, about the show, whatever the case may be. I'm like, okay. And we didn't follow each other. He doesn't follow me. Well, now he does because he will do the show. But he didn't follow me. He knew nothing about me. The young lady didn't know anything about me or whatever. I actually thought the young lady was his wife. And he corrected me like, no, she's someone that I work with for advertisement too. And I was like, oh. So long story short, next thing I know, Drinko. Yeah, he right here. He I'm about to hear you go because he came out of his cage like, all right, girl, I done gave you an hour. You done went over it. I'm ready. He's in here licking and chewing on stuff. Yeah, he's irky. So I was like, okay, what's going on? He sent me the guy's number. I had never texted him because, like I said, I was on vacay. So I was like, I'll take care of that when I come back from chilling or whatever. And celebrate my birthday. No, he's not choking on nothing. He's just making a bunch of noise, sniffing and licking stuff. But anyway, so long story short, I ended up winning the bottle because I saw, Shamrock Liquor's post, and it was his wine, and he was giving away a free bottle. So I ended up meeting him actually on Valentine's Day on my way to the gym. Before I went to the gym, he met me. And gave it to me in a bag, and he also gave me a bottle of wine and a wine glass as well. It was cute. So I'm like, okay. And I actually purchased the red wine from him. I have the pineapple mango, and me and my friend went and I went to her house and we drank that, and it was good. It was good. So I'm not really none of us are like wine people, but it was fair. It was really, really good for it to be a wine. I feel like I want some like wine connoisseurs to try it, but it was really good. He was very professional. He was now he laying under my feet. He was very professional and things like that. And I was like, okay, he explained his products. He explained the wine. And I'm like, okay, so it's Marvelous Oak Wine. And I'm talking to him about doing some things as well. He's actually having a wine event, and he's also a chef. So he's having this event. If you guys want to go, or you can meet me there because I'm gonna go. It's the end of March. It's like March 27th or 29th. He's coming on the 12th of March, and we'll talk about that. He'll promote that. The tickets are $30, but you can purchase his wine there. You can eat, and he's making like. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell all that, but you'll be able to try all of his stuff. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to make sure I get some good content from there. I'm trying to get a couple people to go. I asked my sister to go. I asked one of my friends to go. So I'm just trying to, get some people to come to try something different. I never usually go to events and stuff like that people have. Just because I'm like, I don't know. But, usually you never really hear about anything really rough acting going on at a wine event. What are you chewing on? So I'm gonna go. So just stay tuned. He'll be on in a few weeks. If you would like to try the wine, you can go head over to Shamrock Liquors, or you can hit him up on Instagram, and then we'll go from there. So I had a great time with you guys tonight. I don't know about y'all, but I really did. I had a really, really good time. I really, really did. But that's it. That's our time, folks, because I was going to try to get on TikTok because I was going to fix me something to eat because I didn't eat all day. Now, no, I'm not lying. I truly didn't eat all day. I just been drinking on water because like I said, I've been trying to get it back together because I showed off eating this food for my birthday. So now that's like, okay, get it back in, get the control, get the discipline. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next Wednesday, same time, same place. We are here. We're back. Turn on the notifications, and I will see you guys next week.